So last time when I turned Valorant into Cyberpunk style, it got pretty decent response. So I decided to do it again, but with the video game character this time. So this time it is gonna be Kratos from God of War. So yes, let's dive into the video. So let's start this project by grabbing a 3D model of Kratos from the internet. To get the 3D model, I simply went to this website and here I searched for God of War and I got nothing. So I again searched for Kratos this time and boom, we got something. I like this model, so I'll just click here and download it. And as I do not know the process of sculpting through which digital characters are made, that is why I'm downloading this model from this website, which is published by JDarkGFX. I think this is the model extracted from the video game, and this thing may be called stealing, but yeah, I'm not using it for commercial purposes, so yeah, why not? Let's use it. And now when I imported the model, it was a literal mess, to be honest. It was like all the different skins were stacked into one. Like if it was a gauntlet, all the different skins of the gauntlet were stacked at one place. And yes, it took me a while to fix that. And after fixing those things, this is what the model is looking like. A little funny, right? But yeah, let's see what we can do with this model. Now I didn't know where to start from, so after thinking for a while, I decided to go to internet and search for some Iron Man 3D models as well as some references. And after searching for a while, I got this Hulk Buster 3D model, the most common one, and I just separated some parts from it, which I will be using on this Kratos model. And I didn't know too much about modeling, that is why I'm going to go with this technique. I also placed gauntlet of another model into it and also made some adjustments and also added some details on it. Now I just did some random things like giving the character a t-shirt. I also made a capsule with green liquid inside it. And with the help of this tutorial on YouTube, I also made some interactive cables to make the character look cool. Now it is time to make the most important thing of any fictional character, that is his weapon. And in God of War, Kratos has many weapons like the sphere, shield, axe and the blades of chaos. So for this project, I'm simply gonna create his axe. So this axe is obviously going to be in sci-fi style. And instead of searching for a 3D model on the internet, I decided to model it myself. So first of all, with the help of some reference images, I made a concept sketch of the axe, which I did not even use. But yeah, then I jumped into Blender and started modeling the axe. And since I was a little bad at modeling, it took me about 1-2 hours to model this axe. But yeah, I made it somehow. And yes, this is what the final model looks like. Afterwards, I simply imported the model into the scene and placed it at the back of the character. And you know, a character without any animation is obviously gonna look super boring. So our next step is to animate the character. And since the 3D model was already rigged, it made the animation process a lot easier. It was just a little lengthy process. And I am not animating any part of the upper body because I'm gonna keep the camera focus on the upper body only. And after spending like 2-3 hours on the animation, here's what the animation is looking like. Well, the animation looks okay to me. Now it is time to move to my favorite part, that is texturing. Now to make some really nice textures, I always use a technique called texture painting, and to do that, I take 2 principal BSDF and mix it using a mix shader node. Put it here, connect this one to this, and now we need to create a new image texture on which we are gonna paint. Connect it to the factor, create new. I will set the texture size to multiplied by 2, that's gonna make it 2K textures. Then I'll go to texture paint and turn this thing into black. And now you can simply paint. I use this technique in my every single project, and if you want to know more about this technique, you can watch this video on my YouTube channel. I will put the link down below in the description. And after doing the textures, I simply created and animated a mini cannon for the other hand. And after that, I simply did some camera animations. And yes, I think that is all I did for this project. And here's what the final video looks like.